Alright, so I'm back. Oh, what the heck is this? Dang it, I didn't mean I wanted to read it. I don't want to read it. I was just trying to claim. I didn't know what it was. Alright, so, right. So, I'm back. What was the last game we played? This one. I'm recording, right? Alright, we're on chapter 2, Braidwood Manor. Sorry. Out of time. Chapter 2. You watch with your heart in your throat as the bedroom door creaks open. To review, a young woman dressed in the fashions of a bygone era, her dark eyes fixed on you. Don't be afraid, Hannah. I'm in your Who are you? My name is Eleanor Waverly. Welcome to Braidwood Manor. You're Eleanor Waverly? As in that Eleanor Waverly? I'm afraid so. You must have at least 100 questions right now. Yes? Yeah, you can say that. I'll do my best to answer them, but I must ask that you be patient with me. There's still so much I don't understand about this place, this existence. Tell me, where am I? What are you? How did I get here? About that. It seems my little brother Simon gave you a scare and you fell down and bumped your head. I carried you upstairs and put you to bed. I hope you don't mind. No, not at all, I guess. You carried me? Yes, just as I said. Are you feeling all right? Yeah, I think so. I just didn't expect that, I guess. I'm not as fragile as I look, Hannah. Tell me, what are you? Your kind would call me a ghost, and I suppose that's what I am. But I don't feel like a ghost. What do you feel like then? I feel the same way as I did in life, except it feels like something's missing or I've taken a wrong turn. I feel lost, forgotten. Tell me, where am I? Braidwood Manor, of course. Okay then, when am I? That is an altogether more difficult question. I know that in your world this house is a shadow of myself. My world, so we're somewhere else? I don't know, Hannah. I've come to think of this place as a memory. The rest of the world keeps moving and we just stay the same. Now it's my turn to ask you a few questions. Okay. To start with, why are you here? I'm here because I got lost. I was hiking and got lost. I wanted to learn more. I need to know everything I can about ghosts. So you're not afraid to be here? You wanted to meet me? Well, I won't pretend that this isn't a bit unusual, but yes, I wanted to come here. I wanted to meet you and your siblings. Why, might I ask? You look across the grounds of Braidwood Manor and suppress a shiver. It's complicated. As you peer through the frosted glass of the window, you notice a dark shape standing amidst the trees on the edge of the property. Jonathan, Your brother's ghost melts into the trees, leaving you looking out at a bare expanse of white snow. Eleanor moves to stand beside you, and lays her hand on your shoulder. I think I understand. You were haunted before you ever set foot in this place. Eleanor, this is why I need to learn more about you, about your world. Otherwise, I'll never be able to help my brother. Just let me stay here, please, and I promise I won't cause you any trouble. A frown creases Eleanor's eyebrows. Frown creases Eleanor's eyebrows, and then she smiles slightly. Come with me. Where are we going? I'll give you the grand tour, of course. After all, if you're to stay here, you might as well know the house. You hurry to keep up with Eleanor as she strides out into the hall. So you're letting me stay? Of course. We never get any more visitors, and it would be nice to have some company. You follow Eleanor out into the second floor landing of the Grand Floor, gasping at the sight of the familiar room restored to its former glory. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. What was it like growing up here? I didn't grow up here. Well, not entirely. We left England when I was 15. That must have been real hard. Certainly, through more than my fair share of tantrums, but I came to like it here in my own way. Still, I would have liked to see England again before. Eleanor trails off, turning away from you. You continue down the staircase. All right. Oh, let's not think about that. I'm sorry. Don't be. It's not your fault. Just then, you hear a sudden crash from somewhere downstairs. What was that? Eleanor looks pained for a moment, then her expression resolves to a tired smile. Nothing you need to worry about. Okay, if you say so. When can I meet the rest of your family? Very soon, but there's something you should know. What's that? Unlike myself, my siblings aren't aware that they're what? Dead, you idiot. Dead. What? How come you know? I'd rather not say. I'm sorry, Hannah. It's just too painful. But why haven't you told them? How can you ask such a thing? What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I shouldn't be so cross with you, but you can't possibly imagine what it's like to live with the knowledge that you're not really living at all. Trust me, Hannah, ignorance is bliss. I wouldn't dream of taking that away from my siblings. You're welcome to stay, but don't say anything to the children that might upset them. Don't talk about where you're from or what the world is like beyond these walls. Just let the children be, Hannah. That's all I ask. All right, Eleanor, I won't say anything, I promise. We need an explanation for who you are and why you're here. I know, I'll introduce you with the new governess. Do you have any such experience? I did some babysitting in high school. Perfect. Then it wouldn't be difficult to see you. Then it wouldn't be difficult. You'll see. It won't be difficult. Simon's the only one who really needs watching. Clarissa and Thomas are old enough to look after themselves. Those are your older siblings? Yes, they're 14 and 12, respectively. Simon's only 8. They're all waiting in the parlor if you're ready to meet them. Although, it would be better if you wore something else. What's wrong with what I'm wearing? Nothing at all. It's pretty, but it's... I don't know. I'll have to Google it later. Oh, what am I supposed to wear? Wait, did you see that was pretty? You're worrying about the wrong thing right now. Let me see. You follow Eleanor back upstairs to another bedroom. She goes to the wardrobe and starts searching through dresses. I should have a dress you can wear. We're about the same size after all. She pulls out a dark purple gown with elegant white collar and holds it up to you. This ought to fit you nicely. I'll give you some prize to try it on. Eleanor comes back to check on you. Her eyes go wide. Oh my. How do I look? Perfect. Really? I haven't worn anything like this. It suits you. And from that, now that you look the part of a governess, are you ready to meet your charges? Yeah, I think I am lead the way. Sorry. Eleanor leads you back downstairs to the parlor, where the three younger Waverly siblings sit expectantly. You recognize Simon, the boy from the night before, and he averts his eyes sheepishly when you meet his gaze. Children, we know who she is, just as Simon said she would be. Yeah, that's the girl I saw. What a beautiful dress. Thomas narrows his eyes at you suspiciously. We haven't had a visitor in ages. Who are you exactly? This is Hannah, your new governess, and I expect you to treat her with the utmost respect. Thomas looks outraged. Governess? I don't need a governess. I'm almost as old as she is. Besides, you already take care of us. Eleanor. Hey, are you going to give me a chance? Don't worry, I'm not staying long. Don't say that. Maybe we'll be friends. Maybe we'll be best friends. You never know. Thomas looks bashfully at the floor. I'm sorry, Miss Hannah. I'm not. I'm 12 years old. I can look after myself. Thomas, please. Thomas, please forgive my brother's coarse manners, Hannah. I, for one, am excited to have another lady to talk to. What does that make me? You're more like our mother. Eleanor sighs heavily. Wonderful. You can see why I need a break, Hannah. Oh, nonsense. This will be fun. I can't wait to get to know all of you better. I chose my assistant well. In any case, it's about time you three went to bed. Aw, Eleanor, can you stay up just a little? Eleanor relaxes her stern look, giving way to a smile. I suppose it'll be alright, just this once. Hannah, would you help me fix the children some hot cider before bed? Of course. A short while later, you and Eleanor bring cups of hot cider to the children. Pour the children, sorry. Yay, thank you, Miss Hannah. Just Hannah's fine. Hannah is just fine. Yeah, just Hannah's fine, Simon. You hand a cup of cider to Thomas. Thank you. What was that? Was that a thank you I heard from you, Thomas? That's a real treat. Eleanor, why do we never have cocoa in the evening before like we used to? Eleanor turns her face away, her eyes suddenly sad. It's just been getting harder these days. Oh, that's too bad. I used to love it when Mother and Father go to stay up late and... Yes, well, let's not talk about them, shall we? Okay. Sorry, Eleanor. It's quite alright. That's quite alright. Hannah, could you put the children to bed if you'd like to get some rest? Hannah, I'm Hannah. I can put the children to bed if you'd like to get some rest. I know you've had an eventful day. Sure, okay. Should I stay in the same room upstairs? Of course, I'll help you find your way back. Alright, Eleanor leads you out of the parlor and back into the foyer, her voice dropping into a whisper. There's one more thing to tell you about Braidwood Manor. What's that? Whatever you think you hear, never leave your room after dark. Do you understand? Oh, okay. No leaving your room after dark. Got it. What happens if I do? Eleanor gives you a calculating look. Her brows Her brows are pulled together. You don't want to find it. Believe me. Find it, do. Good night. A short while later, you tuck yourself into bed and lie in the dark, thinking hard. I losing my mind, or is this all of this really happening? How can I get Eleanor to tell me why she and her siblings are trapped here? I suppose I have to earn her trust more. Better make sure not to break any of her rules. As you lie there in the darkness, you're suddenly startled out of your reprieve by a notification on your phone. Sorry. Oh, it's from Victor. I just wanted to check in. Just wanted to check in. Still think you're crazy for standing up there by yourself. But I guess that's what makes you you. And I wouldn't have any other. Oh, thanks. That's sweet of him too. Suddenly you notice the curious. Just when you notice a curious sound howling beneath a curious sound beneath the howling of the wind outside. Goodness. Strain your ears and catch the sound again, low and mournful wail that seems to echo through the halls. You get out of bed and hesitate before going to your room door. I said not to leave my room after dark, but there's someone in trouble. What should I do? Look at the keyholders, but they're all ghosts. They're all dead. Because you're a human. You can still die. They cannot. They just go how to respawn or something. Look at the keyholders. When you look down to peer through the keyhole, seeing nothing but an empty hallway beyond. Looks like the coast is clear, and whoever's making that sound is really getting louder. That's it, I'm going out there. You step into the hall, shutting the door softly behind you. You follow the sound through the Manor's twisting halls, down the stairs to the foyer, deeper into the house than you thought possible. Just how big is this place? At last, you come to a long hallway ending in a solitary door. A door covered in rusted locks and bound up in iron. Sorry. What the? You draw closer to the door's time-worn wood, and you hear sounds of weeping beyond. The noise starts to get less like weeping, more like plaintive cries of a wounded beast. Whoever's making that sound is just past his door. Hello, is anyone there? It sobs quiet, followed by a sick silence that feels like all the air has been sucked out of the room. Suddenly the door starts shaking, fire explodes around the frame. Oh no! You jump back, fingers slither up your arm and yank you down on your rear wrist. Alright. That was a quickie.